is not a carbon fire. This is the only fire in the whole wide world that's considered a forest fire where the forest did not burn. The forest didn't burn here. All the glass melted. All the structural materials that used to be a house have disappeared. They have disappeared. You have a couple of bent poles here, a couple of poles that are bent, but you have absolutely no materials. The houses have not fallen. The houses have disappeared. The materials of these contents of these houses are gone. How did 14 separate fires start over such a wide area? You guys, this isn't normal. This is not how it works.
Right, what she's saying, because ordinarily you have a fire front, or at least they'll be saying a couple of fire fronts, but there's never any fire fronts with these California fires. They all just happen at once, all over in specific spots. And typically what happened, or particularly last year, was about 11:30 at night. All the residents had all sirens would be going, you've got to get out, you've got to evacuate. Then they'd all leave, and then there'd be this fierce wind would come, and then this fire would suddenly just explode everywhere. And then they'd come back the next morning and, oh, yeah, your house is gone. And you can't get reinsured, you're not moving back in.
These homes didn't fall. These homes didn't burn. These homes disappeared. There's nothing left. There's not even a toilet bowl or a bathtub. This is one of the cars or trucks or something that was in this fire, and you'll notice that the glass here, which has a melting point of between 2,600 and 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? We're talking forge, foundry, furnace temperatures to melt this glass. Glass does not melt on its own, guys. Open air fires do not create this kind of complete combustion of the materials.
Other buildings are fine, trees are untouched, but specific structures are just devastated. You gotta ask yourself, what's up with that? How did the fires get to these certain buildings, but the surrounding areas, including the parking lot, look normal? Is this the result of direct energy weapons?
Hey folks, welcome to another video from plaintruth.info. Here's more proof positive. Blue laser lights, which people are reporting. We've got now at least 3 separate cell phone smart cameras identifying blue lasers on video, 1 from a helicopter and 2 from handheld cameras, as you can see right here.
The theory goes is that they are clearing everyone out of all these settlements up in the up where there's land and there's open spaces, and they're cramming everyone into what the Americans call stack and pack, which is, we've got heaps of units in Sydney. So that's what their grand plan is, and the advantage of having everyone, in one building with security, people will be scanning their way in and out. They can really keep an eye on everyone, and they know where they are, because really that's what it's all about: is control and removal of your privacy and watch everything that you do. And also, they see this land as being the banker's land. That belongs to them. So that's another reason they want people off it.
They are expecting yet another day of very bad bushfire conditions. We do know they have been out backburning this morning, trying to rid the area of any extra fuel. However, we have been told they...
I think over in America, that's real. Those direct energy weapons, you saw how they destroy the houses. Same thing happened with 9/11 in the buildings themselves. There was 110-story buildings. Even if they just collapsed and pancaked, there should still been about 30-story high, just a mess of rubble. But there was absolutely nothing. They turned to dust, and that's what's happened to those houses. So they've had these direct energy weapons for a long time, and they're putting it to the purpose of clearing people out neighbourhoods. Now in Australia, I don't think they've used them here yet. I don't think, because there's a typical fire front. That's what they don't get over in California. There's no warning. There's no nothing. They just get woken up at 11:30 at night. Boss will just say, "Oh, we're just about to blow your house up. You better get out."
There's nothing left. There's not even a toilet bowl.